Ah, interesting. Guess my face isn't showing up now. Moment. Are we good to go now? We are. Hey everyone, hope you had a good holiday break. Patrick from 401 Games here at 750 Yonge Street. We did finish, as John just pointed out in the chat, we did finish our pre-holiday festivities with the huge hockey mixer. Had multiple hands involved on that one. Uh, uh, hopefully, just one base card's the extent of what's not in there. Yeah. So I hope everyone had a good Christmas, a good Boxing Day, and I hope everyone's looking forward to having a good New Year as well. So what we have in front of us today is our 6-team random 5-spot 2020-21 Upper Deck Extended Hockey Hobby Box break. So a very quick one to go through today, and then we have another quick break immediately after this one, which is the 2021 Topps Chrome Baseball Hobby Box. Four breaks did fill up leading into the holiday weekend. So we are going to space them out. I'm only in for 3 days this week, so I will be conducting the breaks over the next 3 days, and then there will be another like wait period. Um, so and there's also probably, by the way, just giving you a heads up, there's probably going to be a change to how we conduct breaks headed into the new year, just because of the amount of cards. A lot of the mistakes that are happening in shipping are just coming from base cards, sort of deal. It's probably just better for everyone involved at this point if we start making the base cards an opt-in option. Uh, and trying to explain that essentially would mean that you would have to say in your notes whether you want to have your base cards shipped to you. If you do want them, then we will send them. But if you don't hit any inserts or any autographs or anything like that, then we would treat it like you missed going forward. I think that would be easier for everyone. So you get a $5 gift card as opposed to having some of these issues where person has 4 base cards but they're missing one of them. That tends to create more headaches for everyone. So it's going to probably be an opt-in thing in the new year as opposed to just all base cards ship as the default. So you can still get them as long as you state them going forward, probably January 1st onward. That seems to be the direction that we're going to be headed in. So without further ado, I would like to get into this break. It's good to see you again, John. So here we are. Hopefully you guys can see this right now. This is who I have as the participants in today's break. So I've got Chris. Chris bought into 2 spots here. So Chris has 12 teams. Anthony, you have 6. Glenn, you have 6, and Braden has the remaining 6. Now, of course, we've had this problem many, many times, and that is that there are 31 teams in this NHL product. The way that we divvied everything up means that there's 1 extra team here. That is why we have the names of every participant here on this corner. Sorry, Chris. Buying 2 spots doesn't mean you get 2 rolls on the extra team spot. That would kind of ruin some of the fun. So 1 entry per individual. So we got 4 people here. They're going to be fighting for that free 31st team. So Chris, Anthony, Glenn, and Braden, good luck to you. I'll explain how we do all of the breaking real quickly. So basically where I'm going to take you is a website called random.org. Random.org has a couple functions that we use. As you see in front of you, this is our dice roller, and here is our random list organizer. Now the dice roller we use to, as you can see here, roll die. And we take the number the die tell us, and we basically then use that as a guide to how many times we're going to click this randomize button on the random list organizer. The random list organizer does exactly what the name would suggest, which is I put a list of items in here. Let's say your names, right? As you can see here, these are the names that will determine the 31st spot in this break. So when I roll the die, it's going to tell me how many times I'm going to actually hit this randomize button. Whoever's at the top is going to get the 31st spot, and we will use that number the dice has told us on that first roll going forward to shuffle your entry spots and also the teams themselves. So without further ado, let's give us a roll here. Perfect 10. So 10 rolls for everything going forward. No, that's not what we want to see. I hate when it adds empty things. I don't know why that happens. So it wants to add empty lines. Sometimes it does that. There we go. So we're going 10 times. Whoever's the top gets spot number 31. Best of luck to everyone involved. Here's 10. Last spot going to Braden. Very fitting as well, considering he actually was he had all of his spots at the bottom, so it actually keeps everything looking nice and uniform, which is nice. But that's about to get all messed up because we're going back into the list now, and we are going to divvy up your entries 10 times. Here we go. This right here is how the names have shaken up. Just going to dump them back in. Now we're going to do the same thing for the teams. 10 times on the team. This break shouldn't be too long. One box, quick rip. Hopefully everything for both breaks done and sorted with extra time to spare today. We all know that's the Anaheim Ducks. Let's add the A there. Okay, so this is how it all shakes up. All right, Braden, you got yourself the Anaheim Ducks. Chris with the Jets and the Devils. Glenn, you've got the Penguins. Anthony with the Calgary Flames. Braden, Nashville Predators. All right, coming in after Braden is Chris with the Florida Panthers. So we're sticking with the Cats there. Anthony has the Vancouver Canucks. Chris with the Golden Knights. Glenn, you've got the Blackhawks. Chris, the Avalanche. Glenn with the Wild. Braden, the Oilers. Anthony, the Montreal Canadiens. Chris, the San Jose Sharks. Braden, you got the Blues, the Stars, and the Capitals. Glenn with the Islanders and the Red Wings. Chris, the Tampa Bay Lightning. Glenn, the Columbus Blue Jackets. Chris coming in with the hometown Toronto Maple Leafs. Braden, the Carolina Hurricanes. Chris, the Buffalo Sabres and the LA Kings. Anthony, you got the Rangers, the Senators, and the Flyers. And Chris, you're going to finish this off with the Bruins and the Arizona Coyotes, which are labeled as Phoenix in this list. I have to change the list, the alphabetical order list here. Wants to call them Phoenix still. What year is this? You got the Winnipeg Jets in here. You've got the Vegas Golden Knights, but you still call them Phoenix? Okay. Good to know. All right, so that is everyone there. We're going to go into the break. So here it is, right in front of us. So just got the 2 tonight. 2 tonight, 1 tomorrow, and as it stands, 1 on Friday. Tomorrow I will be doing the Team Canada. Or I guess not 1 on Friday, 1 on Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. Friday is New Year's Eve. There will be New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. There will be no breaks. Krug, Gambrell, Hurdle. Oh no, we haven't had this issue before with the extended, but I can feel them sticking together now. A matter of time. Ultimate victory of Pius Suter. Still can't believe we got in that retail last week, the Lafreniere. Always going to get that bought, huh? All right, Tyler Pitlick, Nick Bonino, and Patty Hornquist. Finishing off with a Capo Kakinen. All right, Derek Stepan, Johnson, Ben Riemsdyk, Draisaitl. We've got a reflections of Binnington, Jordan Binnington in the reflections for the St. Louis Blues. Corey Perry, Giuseppe, and Clifford. Of course, with all these breaks, as I mentioned earlier, with the opt-in on the base cards, that will come in the new year. these breaks right now, you will be receiving all of your base still. James Reimer, Ian Cole, Corey Schneider. First young gun is Cody Curran of the Anaheim Ducks. Cody Curran, young gun for the Anaheim Ducks. Giovanni Smith, Matthew Barzal, Derek Grant, and Chris Tanev. Eric Gustafson, Adam Lowry, Nathan McKinnon, Greenway, Puljujarvi, Cizikas, Dubois, and Daniel Sprong. It was interesting watching, I think, what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago? Ovechkin yelling at Sprong on the bench. And I think Sprong came out and scored a goal in his next shift. He is a prospect that I'd followed a little bit, like as a Penguins fan. He never really panned out to be much. They traded him. I forget who they traded him for. I know they traded him to Anaheim back in the day, and a lot of Penguins fans were upset at the move. Heroes, Kaliev, but he never really turned into what he was projected to be. Lewis, Jankowski, and Duclair. It's funny though, I always notice that people really fall head over heels with prospects, right? The what ifs. Oh, I think Sprong, was he the guy that was traded for, was that? No, it wasn't. Trying to think who it was. For a second the name Tanner Pearson came to my head, but that was Hagelin they traded back for that. I forget who they got in return for Sprong. Cogliano, Aho and the holographics. Something stuck to him here. There we go. It's Nick Roy, Giordano, and Craig Smith. Also, hockey's kind of in a funny state right now. Forget all of the COVID stuff, right? But who would have thought? If you told a hockey fan 20 years ago that the majority of the strongest teams in hockey would probably be in the Sun Belt of the United States, they'd probably have a heart attack. But they are. All the Southern hockey teams look really good. Tampa Bay, Florida, Carolina. Laine, Pedersen, Cuckoo, Eichel in the victory, Beagle, Paquette, Nieto, and Husso. The only one that's really been an abject failure at this point is Arizona. And you gotta wonder how long they're going to stay there. Yeah, thank God they are. I saw Team USA forfeited everything at the World Juniors, though. That's crazy. Pietrangelo, Holdsby, Stahl, Carlson, Eichel, Wagner, Cahoon, and Goodbranson. Carrier, Coburn, Anderson, Shaw, Stetcher, Konechny, Bluger, and Zingle. Absolutely nuts because they have such a good program too. You know, in the United States, I do think, and don't hate me on this, I do think it's a matter of time before they kind of usurp us in hockey talent. There's just too many people in the United States for it not to happen eventually. To see like a powerhouse like that just kind of have to drop everything's crazy. Kaprizov in the holographics, nice card. Been seeing a lot of Kirill lately, eh? Which is definitely not a bad thing. Definitely what we want to see is a lot of Kirills. I haven't seen a young gun for a little bit though, huh? Guess they're all on the other side. A little bit strange. But regardless, Kaprizov and the holographics. McLeod, Statsny, Soderberg, and Nemestikov. Nope. Let's have to go here. Do you know, by the way, John, do you happen to know what team's on my hat? I'll be very impressed if anyone knows. Toffoli, Wenberg, Stahl, Eichel, Cam Johnson in the young gun. The baseball guys, if they come in for the next break, maybe they'll get it. I said, do you think you know what team's on my hat? Do you know what team's on the hat? I want to see. I want to see who knows what team's on my hat throughout the day, or if anyone does, because I'll be impressed if anyone does. Because it is a sports team. Hutton, Brassard, Vesey, rookie class. Oh, is this autographed? It's like an autograph, isn't it? Okay. Okay, Thomas Harley. Doesn't look like it's actually an autograph to me, does it? I'm confused. I just don't recall anyone actually. I don't recall pulling these and seeing anything that looked like an autograph before. So I'm very confused right now. Okay, well, let me take a look. Upper deck. Yeah, that's not one. No way that's one. Okay. Have I just been like blind to this though? Because yeah, these are sticker autographs here. Have I just not noticed this whole time, or is this not Houston? No, not Houston. You know what though? This doesn't look to be a real autograph at all when I look at it. I will sleeve it on the off chance that I'm stupid. But that doesn't look like an autograph to me. I can't find anything on it. Alright, Hedman, Dowling. I just don't recall seeing any other rookie class actually have like a player auto, but all the examples I see, it is baseball. You might have to. I'll say, think outside of the United States. being stubborn. Good to see you, Braden. How you doing? Fashionably late on the entrance, right? Now you're lost? Okay. We'll see if you're sticking around. I'm going to ask the baseball guys and see if they know. Turris, Tessier, Nordstrom, Besser, Kachuk, Nozick, and Rittich. Well, I'd hope so. You you took a ton of spots in that one. Kopitar, Cernak, Martin, Paula, Goudreau, Kubel, Kukkonen, and Marner. Ryan, Borwecki, Scheifele, Kaliev in the holographics, Dubnik, McDonough, Letang, and Verhage. Yeah, we finally got the Kaprizov. Finally. And we got that short print on the Ultimate Victory for Lafreniere, which was nice too, out of a retail box. It's crazy. Sherwood, Delzato, Kulikov, Ritchie, Austin Strand. This is a young gun that I don't think we've pulled before. Austin Strand, young gun for the LA Kings. I love these Kings jerseys, man. The purple and gold Kings jerseys are some of the nicest in hockey. Slavin, though mind you, I think predominantly yellow might be even nicer. Markstrom and Schultz. Levo, Pietrangelo, Holtby. Yeah, so definitely not a true autograph. I've just never noticed this. I looked at it before. I was like, it's definitely not a real autograph. It looks like it's part of the card. I guess I've just been blind this whole time. I've never actually looked. Enmark, Kamano, Wagner, and Cahoon. Stahl, Carlson, Carrier. Ultimate Victory of Mr. McDavid, Stetcher, Konechny, and Teddy Bluger. Sorting box, we go. Let's continue. Alright, so we're looking for a bunch of young guns here. I think we're missing a bunch. Yeah, it's a silver script, yeah. Corbin, Anderson, Shaw, Talbot, Zingle, McLeod, and Stastny. Patty Kane in the middle here. He was stuck as the hit. Kreider, Sod, Foley, Patrick Hordenko? Is that how you pronounce it? Odorenko, I believe. Interesting. New York Rangers young gun. Soderberg, Nemesnikov, Tippett, and Kyrou. Wenberg, Stahl, Eichel, Barzal here. This one numbered 293 of 2,999. Matthew Barzal. This is the SPX Finite. 6 sleeves at. There they go. $100-point card here. I received a bunch of boxes of baseball cards Christmas, which was nice to open up. Didn't get anything too crazy, though, mind you. I did get 2 autographs from 2 blasters. I got an autograph each from the 2 blasters of Bowman Platinum that I got, which definitely not guaranteed by any stretch of the imagination. So that was nice. And we did get not, unfortunately, not like a first Bowman or anything, but prospect. I did get a prospect Wander Franco of 250 purple from Bowman Chrome, which in the Mojo Refractor, the Mega Box, which was nice. It's like an $80 or $90 card. Just, you know, not a bad thing to get. Hutton, Broussard, Vesey, Line, Eakin in the clear cut. It's too thick. Almost sleeves. There we go. Cody Eakin, clear cut. Line, Sagan, and Beagle. Pedersen, Cuckoo, Strome, Nylander and the Dazzlers, Paquette. Anyone stuck to anything? Nope. Paquette, Nito, Busso, and Grice. Last pack. Oh, nice. Bertuzzi, Huberdeau, Ceci, Valimaki, Alex Diorio is our last young gun of the break. Pittsburgh Penguins. Joe Thornton, Freddie Anderson, and Zdeno Chara. So I'm going to do a quick roundup here. Then we will end the stream for about 10 minutes. And then I'll be back at 4:30 with the 2021 Topps Chrome. All right. Here we go. We'll start with the Young Guns. Young Guns, we got Cody Curran of the Anaheim Ducks. We have Alston Strand of the LA Kings. Cam Johnson of the Blue Jackets. Patrick Hodorenko of the New York Rangers. Alex Diorio of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Then we got a clear cut of acetate card of Cody Eakin, an SPX finite of Matthew Barzal. This one was numbered 293 of 2,999. And we finish it off here with the Kirill Kaprizov holographics for the Minnesota Wild. So, rookie card of Kirill Kaprizov is always nice to get. And that will do it for this break. I'll see you guys in 10 minutes with the 2021 Topps Chrome single box break of Hobby.